Hello folks, this is Nzito from Nzito's Art, back again, and I'm going to show you a quick little update of the sculpture I'm making, the head sculpt. As you can see, it's a little bit more advanced here. Got the basic proportions down. At this point I'm going to start molding it more to the type of character I want it to look like, and then I'm gonna try to move forward on adding a neck, probably do the ears and so forth. Excuse me. Now I'm trying something different with the eyes. Normally the eyes I try my best to sculpt them, but I actually I'm using what we call beads, but they're like wooden beads. I got them at the dollar store. So this, if you can see, I don't know if you can see clearly right there. This is a wooden. This is wooden beads, but couldn't find any plain white ones, so I'm using the yellow ones for right now. If everything goes well, once I cook this, it should harden around the bead, and I'm thinking about either sculpting some clay on top of the supposed eyeball, like a thin layer of clay, and then you know, putting the iris and such, you know, fine details, or I'll just leave it like that, the way it is, you know, and color it white, and then paint the iris in, depending how it looks, depending how it goes. Yeah, I'm just going around, do some fun details, adjustments on the face. The eyebrows are gonna stay like this. This is for right now, just temporary. I'm gonna sculpt them out. So I'm liking the way it's looking so far. I don't know if you can tell who it is I'm sculpting. If you can, let me know in the comment section. See if you can guess it. If not, you know. But I think at this point, you know, it's pretty obvious who I'm sculpting, but I'm not gonna say yet till I'll get further down on the sculpt. I will be showing later on, if I have a chance, I'll show later on the progress, or I might do like another tutorial, just like a life sketch. I haven't decided what kind of sketch I want to do next, but I'll maybe doing a live sketch later on. If not, I'll show you a progress. Updated progress of this particular head sculpt that I'm working on. Alright, that was just a quick video. Show you folks where I'm at right now. And I gotta clean some of that up right there. But yeah, make sure to give it a like, smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell for notification. It'll let you know when my new video is coming out. And I appreciate your time and supporting me. And you have a great day. God bless. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright, hey there, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? So I was doing the finishing touches, and I think I'm pretty satisfied right now with the piece so far. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bake this the head. for about an hour and a half, probably up to 2 hours. Contemplating if I'm gonna come back later and do like a live, not a live stream, but record it and then show you the process of me adding the hair, the details and such to the face. Haven't done the ears because the ears I'm gonna do them later. I found the ears, sculpting the ears is a lot, placing them on the head. It's a lot easier once the headpiece is dried out. I made a hole in the bottom because I want to stick a screw in there when it dries, and I'm gonna try to hot glue it in, and then everything goes well, I will start working on the body next. So stay tuned. I might show you the process of adding the hair, the eyes, eyelashes, eyebrows, and any detail to it. Alright, well, don't forget to hit that notification button, let you know when new videos coming out, and do subscribe and hit a like if you can. You have a great one. See y'all later. God bless. Hello folks there in YouTube land. Yeah, sorry about that. That was my very, very bad impression of Enter the Dragon. And here it is, what I've done so far. Well, it's a quick mock-up basically. I'm gonna take this apart, take this off right here, take this off the eyeballs. I put them on there just to see if the face I was sculpting looked like the figure or the photograph of the celebrity I was sculpting, and it looked. I had to get confirmation from a family member. I showed it to my family member and said, "Hey, who's this?" And right away they said, "Yep, you guessed it, Bruce Lee." So that's a confirmation for me. I'm gonna be still redefining it, facing it. I think the hard part is over for me right now, which is the face, getting the likeness. Excuse me. I still gotta go back and make some refinements to the hair, and to the face. The nose was the biggest part that was giving me problems. I always say that the nose on a character is what defines a drawing. If you make a nose a certain way, it throws off the drawing. Same with a sculpture. If it doesn't look a certain way, if it's slightly off, if the nose is slightly off, it basically throws the whole picture, or in this case, the sculpture out, and it doesn't look like them. So that was the hardest part, and I'm still, to this end, I'm still refining the nose. Yeah, I'm liking how it's turning out so far. I'm using 2 types of clay. I'm actually using, like I mentioned in my previous videos, I'm using the for sculpting fine details, the super sculpting, the great sculpture design. And what I'm gonna do is for the hair and other eyebrows and such, I'm gonna be using it's called Sculpting 3. It's like this more manual soft clay, and I'm using that for the hair and eyebrows, and it's called Sculpting 3, and that you can easily find those at your local Walmart. It comes in like in a package, different colors. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using for this. Of course, once I bake it, I'm gonna be adding highlights and everything. right, with acrylics, making it look better. Yeah, here's how it looks. Got a mullet there, but you know, I still got it at the ears, the refinements and everything. I'm gonna fix it. Once I get everything the way I want it on the head, I'll start working on the body, and I'll try to keep you up to date as soon as possible. Be sure to check out my other videos, my other how-to videos when it comes to art tutorials. I recently loaded a speed sketch video of Henry Cavill, Superman. It's done with a graphite pencil and a little bit of charcoal also. Check that one out, and yeah, go Snyder Cut 2021. If you're a DC fan, you know what I'm talking about. Hope you all enjoy your weekend. Have a great barbecue. God bless all of y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Let you know when new videos coming out. And you know, give it a like if you can. God bless y'all. You have a great one. Thank you. Good night. Alright, hello everyone out there on YouTube land. This is Nincito from Nincito's Art, and as you can tell, this is an update of my latest sculpture, the Bruce Lee, trying to do the Into the Dragon version. Keep in mind, it's still a work in progress. I added the hair, still working on the hair, eyebrows, still being sculpted, and of course your eyes are still being redefined and sculpted. But I went ahead and I added the white primer, and then I added a base coat of peach, and then the cheeks I add a little bit of mix a little bit of just a little bit of chocolate brown, and I dry brushed the cheeks on there. I'm going to add a little bit more peach on top of it to get the parts I miss. Make sure it's filled out correctly. Of course, I still have to add the ears. The lips, I mixed a little bit of chocolate brown with peach, and I added the lips. I took a paper towel and erased some of the excess, so the lips won't be too pronounced. But I think I'm gonna probably add another layer of peach on top of the lips and dry it out, because I think they're a little bit too pronounced. Keep in mind, this is my very first attempt of doing a likeness of the character. I know it doesn't look like I'm 100% accurate, but I think it's pretty good for my first attempt. Once I get this done, I will show again and keep you posted, and then I'll start working on the body, and I'll keep you posted on the body as it comes along. I decided to do it this way and not do like an actual time lapse, because to be honest, my camera phone doesn't have it's not good when it comes to memory, and it is time consuming doing sculptures. But believe me, once I get myself situated and get better equipment, like a decent camera, I'll start making time-lapse videos of sculptures. Hopefully not in the not too distant future. But thank you for your support. Just keep supporting me, and as long as you support me, I'll make sure to bring you more sculptures and sketches and drawings in the future, how-tos. All right, if you can, don't forget to give a like, do subscribe, and ring the bell for notification, letting you know when a new video is coming out. Once again, thank you for your time. God bless. You have a good day. Thank you. Hello. How y'all doing, folks out there in YouTube land? This is Nincito from the Nincito's Art, back again. And yeah, like I promised, as you can tell, I finally was able to get some more of the clay I needed. Super Sculpey right here. I've been using some already, so you can see that. Don't mind this. This is just a little bit of the Sculpey 3 clay, which is this one. Sculpey 3 is very bad for actual sculptures because it's very sticky and brittle, but it's actually quite good for hair, added details, and eyes. So although I don't like the way those eyes look, I will make adjustments on those and those eyebrows too. Yeah, but as you can tell, I was able to further the sculpture for Bruce Lee. All I had was the head. I couldn't figure out what pose to use, but I gotta look at different references, and I decided just to do like his battle stance. I will be making adjustments here and there. I apologize if I don't film the process of doing that. It's not because I don't want to. It's just that sculpting is a little bit more time consuming than when it comes to actual drawing or sketching. And I don't have the recording software I have is not that sophisticated or powerful, where I can record and not run out of space. Rather than doing 15-minute sessions and stopping recording, I'd rather just do the step by step and give a brief summary of what I did. So basically, I did. I like I mentioned, I decided to do a battle stance pose. I posed him. As you can tell, I'm still working on him. In the future, I will do a video like how I do portraits, not portraits, but sculptures that are about either bust size or bigger than 8 or 10 inches tall. Show you what materials I use and the process I'll go by. Maybe like a quick little tutorial. I'm not gonna make like an actual sculpture on screen, but I will show you the materials and process I do to go about making a sculpture. But yeah, I'm liking the way he's turning out so far. Of course, I do have to make some adjustments, some cleanup here and there when it comes to his hands, his arms. I don't like the way those lips are looking. They look too pronounced. I think it's because of the type of I think it's a little too dark, so I'm gonna lighten that up. Like I mentioned, I don't like those eyes. Those eyes are made with Polymer Clay, or the Sculpting 3 Polymer Clay. They haven't been excuse me, they haven't been baked in yet, so I'm gonna probably take them off, and I think I'm just gonna use a regular acrylics for the eyes so I can get more details. Yeah, and I'm gonna adjust that face too. Of course, the hair, I'm gonna add details to the hair. You see his right here, his ear, it's really showing. So I'm gonna turn to an angle. So That's right there. Gonna work on the hand. I'll probably make this hand a little bit smaller. This forearm a little bit smaller. This one probably make it a little thicker. A little bit of detail. This part I'm having a little bit of difficulty with right here, this side right here. I'm gonna have to make adjustments. The bad thing about sculpting is that I get very anxious on with just baking it and starting the coloring process, painting process. But when it comes to sculpting, patience is a virtue. You want to make sure everything is proportioned, just correct, or as best as possible. Got his back. Now Bruce Lee has his back where he has like a big back and a small, big upper back and a small lower back, muscular. I gotta add the details right here. Here's from another angle. Don't mind this, is just residue from the Sculpting 3. Yeah, it's a very messy type of clay. Wouldn't recommend for actual sculpting. Adding details and such like your hair or even clothing, it's fine. Just make sure that your base sculpture is already baked, because you don't want it to stick to it before baking. Yeah, so that's what I have so far. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notification, and I'll let you know when my next drawing, and keep you up to date on my sculptures too. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time. You have a great day. God bless. Nintendo out. Thank you. Goodbye. How you doing, everyone? How you doing, folks? This is Nintendo from Nintendo's Art, and just do a quick little video here. I just want to give you an update of the latest project I'm working on. I've been working on. Not only do I draw, but also I'm also into sculpting. I'm an amateur at best, but I'm working my way up to getting better at sculpting. And I love to sculpt. I would say I even love sculpting even more than drawing, believe it or not. I just find it very therapeutic and relaxing. It's like a good hobby. But I'm getting there. Right now I'm working on an ambitious project. Actually, this is my very first ambitious project I'm working on. This is the first time I've ever done a full-scale, full-figure model of a person, or in this case, a celebrity. Of course, I'm working on Bruce Lee, Dragon. Originally, I was gonna make him just the bust and just the legs. Well, I was just gonna do the bust. I wasn't gonna add the legs, but in my own way, I figured to add the legs on there. And the way I'm gonna do it is that this piece of wood here, or skewer, that you can buy at a craft store, even a Dollar Tree store sells these, believe it or not. This skewer is holding the actual head, and from there I built the body on top of it. Of course, just underneath this also aluminum foil to bulk it out. But the way I'm gonna do it, I already baked this out and I already painted it. Of course, it looks like I need a little bit more details, especially the eyes. I will fix that later. And then I decided to do the bottom half, so that's why you see this this screw hanging out like that. This piece of stick hanging out like that, because what I'm gonna do, and I actually had to get some more super Sculpey. This is gonna be the bottom half, the legs. I don't know if you can tell. Still a work in progress. I got the creases and everything. Still need to smooth some stuff out. I see right here. Still need to adjust the legs, the feet. As you can see, because I have the little piece of metal aluminum wire sticking out, so I gotta cover that up. So when I bake it, and if everything goes well, this part is going to connect in here like so. I don't know if my camera can capture that because it's a fairly large figure, but I'll try to pan it so you can see it. But like so, and he's going to be standing, trying to figure out his pose. I don't know if he's going to be standing as wide-legged, bow-legged, like usually stands, or sometimes he has a stand where he kind of like leans forward, and the front leg is a little bit forward, and the other one a little bit bent back, and on his tippy toe. I might skip the tippy toe part because I need him to actually stand up, and if I put him on tippy toe, I think he might actually fall forward unless I glue him in. I will use a special adhesive, like a type of super glue that's designed to for ceramics or clay, to make sure they're strong. The thing about polymer clay that that once you bake it, it turns solid, and it becomes pretty light. So heavy right now. And if I find a mistake, I can still add to it, or fix it. I can still, like, if I need to add more detail, more wrinkles. And the reason I'm saying it's an ambitious project is because this fellow right here is actually going to be. Just give me one moment. Now this is also a work in progress, so bear with me here. It's going to go and get this fellow. I'm still working on him. If you can't tell who it is, this is supposed to be good old Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. There was I heard at one point they're trying to name a name after him, a street after him actually, Chuck Norris Street. But they had to take it off because no one ever dared to cross Chuck Norris. Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna start with the Chuck Norris jokes. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is a Chuck Norris. Well, eventually he should look like Chuck Norris. I'm still working on him. Still a work in progress. Got by some more Sculpty. And what I'm gonna do is I'll make a diorama. I'm gonna put this fellow and this fellow right here, Bruce against Chuck, and that epic Way of the Dragon battle scene in the Coliseum. They're facing each other. Of course, Chuck Norris is a bit taller than Bruce Lee, and especially during not only stature but their styles. Bruce Lee tends to stand lower to the ground, and he's a bit more upright, and he's a bit bulkier. Of course, and he's more toned, skinnier and toned. But yeah, I'm gonna put them next to each other, and I'm gonna make a diagram. The background is gonna be, of course, the Coliseum as the backdrop. I'm still contemplating if I'm gonna do like a full clay backdrop, and if I do that, I'll probably do using air dry or old base clay, terracotta, for example, because it'll be easy for me to work that way if I do it air dry clay, because polymer clay is it's good for baking, but it's more for like smaller scale figurines or statues, sculptures. So I'm gonna do that, or I might actually just do like a painting one. But I think if it's clay, I'm leaning more towards actually building the actual Coliseum, the background. I'm visualizing getting like a flat piece of wooden board to do that. But yeah, this is just letting you know a quick update. The reason I don't, in case you're wondering why I don't record my projects, my clay tutorials or my time lapse to do clay is because my camera on my phone is not really that good, and when it comes to actually clay tutorials or sculpting, it's a little bit more time consuming for me, and I get lost on in doing the project that I tend to forget that I have to pause and record or load the video to my computer to edit. So until I get like a better equipment, like a very good or decent camera where I can record for long hours and do like speedy, where I can do a time lapse, very quick time lapse, adding voiceover. For the meantime, when it comes to clay tutorials or clay updates, I'm just gonna be doing videos like this where I'm gonna keep you up to date of my sculpting process. All right, well, hope you enjoy that. Once again, this is Nicito. If you like what you see, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and do me a favor, ring that bell for notification. It'll let you know when my next videos can come out. And remember, a drawing or an art project is never done unless you say it's done. Yeah, take care. You have a good night. Goodbye. All right, so here's what I've gotten so far. Got it done so far. Basically, this is my. Oh, how's it going, folks? In YouTube land, this is Nicito from Nicito's Art. Sorry, I forgot my introduction. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, this is what I've done so far. Don't mind the background. You like my professional background here? See? Believe me, as soon as I get myself settled, I'm gonna get better equipment. But this will do so for right now. But this is what I've done so far. My first attempt at a ambitious project, ambitious sculpt. I decided to do the dragon, of course, Bruce Lee. And yes, I know it doesn't look like him, like him. I already noticed some flaws on his face after I sculpted, and of course his hands. Yeah, he looks like he got balkan glass for hands. So in the near future, I'm gonna take the risk and fix those hands. You know, I'll probably cut them off and resculpt them. Lesson learned. Always remember when you're sculpting, you want to try to get the proportions as perfectly as you can for sculpting, because once you heat it up, the only thing you can do to fix it is just break it apart or saw it off. Like in this case, I'll saw this off and resculpt it again. But that's part of my channel. You know, part of my channel is not being afraid to take risk and learning from your mistakes. I mean, you're not gonna get better at sculpting or drawing or anything in life unless you take a risk. You gotta get your feet wet. Think, you know, make mistakes along the way. With that being said, also his face. I noticed there's certain things that are off. Returning his lips, his nose, and his eyes. Now I am gonna try. I do have a Sculpey 3. It's like a softer type of Sculpey clay. This kind of Sculpey right here, if you can see it. See? Sorry, it's a little bit of residue from other Sculpey material on there. I'm gonna fix that. So what I'm gonna do off camera, or maybe I'll record it while I'm doing that. I'm gonna try to use additional Sculpey on his face to fix his eyes and try to fix his mouth and his nose. I might try thinning his nose down, thinning it down. See from the sides. See right here, the sides. His nose is a little bit too widened. His eyes are a little bit too rounded, and his lips are a little too protrude. So I'm gonna see if there's a way I can fix that. If I can fix it, I'll definitely add it to my time lapse in my tutorial video like I'm doing right now, that'd be additional. If not, then if it doesn't go go the way I expect it to go, it fixes it, then I'll just leave it as is. Now, one thing, I don't know if you noticed the garb here, his stance. I color his pants kind of like a dark grayish blue. I wanted to mimic the Way of the Dragon fight with Bruce Lee, I'm sorry, with Chuck Norris. It was like spontaneous, just spontaneous to make it that way. Actually, I was trying to mimic a pose he had one of his photographs, I think, from Enter the Dragon. And on that pose, his face or his head was slightly turned upwards. And then I decided just to do it, pose him like he's fighting Chuck Norris, because I'm going to eventually try sculpting Chuck Norris and make a diorama of Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris. Fortunately, I didn't take into account that his head was facing up and not facing down after I sculpted it, so it's not going to be accurate to the fighting stance in Way of the Dragon when he's fighting against Chuck Norris. And most of the time he's his head tucked in. I don't know, that's a bit of a risk, but I might actually take a risk and thaw it off and see if I can angle it down a little, facing down. But that'll be a more ambitious project, and if I get that done, I'll see if I can add it to the like an updated video later on of the sculpt. Yeah, but for the meantime, I'm gonna one step at a time. I'm gonna actually, like I mentioned, I'm gonna try fixing those eyes, the nose, and the mouth. It's protruding too much. See if I can bring it down a little bit, make it look more like actual Bruce Lee. Now the base is actually this little piece of plywood that I bought at Walmart for Plex. I didn't account that he was going to be leaning too much, and he's actually I'm afraid that he's gonna tip over the way he's standing. So I have these makeshift plywood on the bottom to hold this plywood right here. So I think I'm gonna do is probably in the future apply like another plywood, a bigger plywood, and I'm gonna probably nail it down or screw it down to that so it can hold steady. But if you can see, and keep in mind this, I am an amateur. I haven't been sculpting for long. I'm learning as I go. So any mistakes you see, be free to let me know. I already see a lot of mistakes. Give me some advice and tips if you're a sculptor, if you've sculpted for a while, that I can use for sculpting, making my sculptures better in the future. Because I'm willing to learn, and get better along the way. I never believe in throwing away my art projects or even my sculptures, because it's like a reminder of how far you're going to get. So I have to look back at my past mistakes to get better. But I'm glad I took a risk and made this ambitious project. I'm still working on it. I'm not up there like the greats or the people I met on YouTube. I'm doing some name dropping here because I don't know if you're watching my channel, because I hardly anybody watching my channel because I'm a new channel. But shout out to Dr. Garada. He's one of my inspirations, YouTuber. He does amazing sculptures. Anything from Superman to Batman, and even Freddie Mercury from Queen. Yeah, I mean, he does amazing sculpts. Him and Clay Claim and Clay Makes are an inspiration to me. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't take a risk in trying sculpting. Yeah, I'm going to be working on this a little bit more. If everything goes well in the face, I'm going to add that on here, the corrections to my tutorial. If not, I'm going to leave it as is. This is going to be the quote unquote end end of the project for YouTube sculpt of Bruce Lee so far, because I am going to be working on Chuck Norris. So after that's done, I'm going to give you an update and so forth. I'm also gonna put this on a time-lapse video where you're gonna be seeing just basically music and a little text here and there indicating what I'm doing, what I'm showing off. I think that time-lapse video is gonna be like at the most 10 minutes at the most. And that's of course is for folks out there that are pressed for time, or have a low attention span like I am. So it'll just show you the time-lapse video, the date the video was uploaded, and how I went by, with the project. But let me know if you think what you think. Let me know if you'll enjoy this. If you like the sculpt, you're free to comment, give any advice and tips. And if you like this content, always give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And ring the bell for notification. I'll let you know when my next video is going to come out. This is Nitito, and remember, project is never done. Our project is never done unless you say it's done. Thank you for your time. You have a great day. Y'all take care out there. Thank you. Goodbye. How you doing, folks in YouTube land? Nitito from Nitito's Art back again. And I just wanna, it's kind of late right now, but I wanted to give you a quick update on my Bruce Lee sculpture. I went ahead and I redefined the face, the features. As you can tell, I added more clay. Redefined the eyes. It's gonna fix the eyeball still. I brought the upper lip down a little bit more, so the lips don't look so protruded. I added lips. Added Polymer Clay on the side, right here. Give him that square jawline he's known for. So I think he's looking a lot better than he did last time. He does look not 100% accurate, but at least he looks a little bit more like Bruce Lee on his face. Of course, it's my first attempt. I can't get it 100% accurate, but I'm lucky the way he's looking since last time. Oh yeah, and I add a little bit more clay on the side of the nose. Of course, I am going to be painting it, blending this in with the other clay, so it'll look natural. You can tell. And of course, if you want to know what clay I'm using the Sculpted 3. It's like a very malleable clay, and I use that to add on top of the clay. And yes, you can definitely layer clay on top of existing clay and make corrections. I added the belt. I went ahead and fixed it in. And one more thing that I noticed I need to fix, and give me a moment here. I need to show you around a little bit. Let me just cut this out right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back again, and yes, this is what I'm going to show you that I actually got wrong here, but there's a way to fix it, and I'm going to fix it. When I don't know if you remember when I mentioned that when I originally made the sculpture, I wasn't intending the Bruce Lee sculpture to be part of a diorama where he's like a fighting pose, fighting against Chuck Norris. It just came to me as I was sculpting it. So his particular pose, the way he's looking right now, looking more towards the side, like towards the camera. It's more of a portrait, or like a fighting stance, like looking at the camera. Usually, it was from Enter the Dragon. I of course decided to make that pose of him fighting Chuck Norris as I was building it. And of course, when you're fighting your opponent, you have to be looking straight at him. But silly me, I
didn't take that into account. And then when I saw the way the dragon, the fighting scene, yeah, he was looking straight at him and looking like he's looking, you know, like kind of looking like he's looking he's looking to the side like an epic pose. And of course, to me, I already sculpted it. However, let me see. I don't want to. I want to fix that base. It's not holding too much. However, since I didn't glue it in upper torso, I can just slightly turn it. See, and it looks like he's looking straight at the camera here, but of course he's gonna be looking straight at Chuck Norris fighting stance. Now this on the sides here, the gaps here, and if you can tell the gaps there, I'm thinking about filling that in with more polymer clay and heating it up, or I probably just get like some get out of the casting the shadow. Might get some air dry clay and fill it up here, fill up the sides here, and then just blend it in with the existing sculpting clay. So now he looks like he's ready for battle here. Now he looks like he's about to fight against Chuck Norris. So angle here. There we go. You can see that. Of course, he looks like he has a beard, like a white beard, but or he has like a terrible tan, a sunburn. But I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna color it in. This back side. Oh, and one more thing that I didn't like when I glued him down is that it looks like he's leaning on the side, like, you know, he's about to tip over. So what I'm gonna do actually is the base. I'm gonna add like a piece of plywood. Well, I know this is plywood, but you know, piece of wood, like right at the edge right here. So he's slightly tilted over. He needs some more straighten out. So you got a little trick I came up with. I'm contemplating if I'm going to glue this down with super glue or real strong wood glue, or maybe just nail it down. Either way, this glue is gonna, well, this board is gonna be I'm gonna add like air dry clay to blend in with this right here, so it looks more natural. But in the end, all this right here, this figure is going to be part of a diagram. So I'm going to eventually buy like a big piece of wood, and the big piece of wood I'm going to basically put polymer clay, air dry clay on there. It's going to be like riverside cement, and it's going to be you know, placed on there, and on the opposite side is going to be Chuck Norris, and of course work in the background, make it look like the Coliseum, and everything goes well, it should look epic. Yeah, but that's what I've done so far. I'm gonna go ahead and color it in, and then when it's all done, well, I'm gonna color it in and make more adjustments. But when it's all done, I'm gonna show y'all it, and let me know what y'all think. And remember, if you like what you see, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notification to let you know what when my next videos can come out. Alright, you have a good night, and always remember, a drawing or an art project is never done unless you say it's done. This is Nacito. You have a great, Nacito's Art. Have a great night. Thank you. Goodbye. How you doing, folks? Out there in YouTube land. This is Nacito from Nacito's Art, back again. So here is what I consider my finished piece, or part of the finished piece, part of a bigger piece. Because I mentioned before, this is going to be an ambitious project. It's going to be part of a diagram. Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris from the fighting scene, Way of the Dragon. But so it's gonna be a continuation of a project. But this is what I've done so far. What I finished in this particular portion, which is the Bruce Lee statue. As you can see, let me just try to get my my camera a little bit closer to the face. As you can see on the face, I actually make corrections on the face. And you'll see on the time lapse video, or if you're watching the full tutorial video of the step-by-step process I'm taking, you'll see at the beginning. I'll show the pictures, the still photos of the sculpting process and the head. And you see when I put the head on, that basically it was quite off. You know, you notice that the nose was kind of wonky looking, a little too widen. The eyes were a little too oval shaped, or rounded, I'm sorry, and the lips were a little too protruded. So what I went ahead and did is that I got me some Sculpting 3 that I have laying around, and I got the basically the beige color Sculpting. Let me show it to you real quick. Right here, it's already open. And what I did was I grab little pieces here and there, and I placed them. I mean, you can't tell right now because it's really picked in. But I placed them on the eyes, the nose area, upper lip. I ran it out the face more. I squared the jaw, as you can tell right here. Squared the jaw. Yeah, the ear is a little messed up, but you know, he has the hair covering it, so hopefully you can't tell too much. See, I squared the jaw a little bit more. So I made him to the point where he looks not 100% accurate, but you can tell more that he looks like Bruce Lee. After that, I grabbed some of my soft pastels. As you can see right here, my soft pastels. I have a big box that I got from the Hobby Lobby. And what I went ahead and did is just brushed it like the chest area and the back and down his tricep area. I had a bit of a light brown, so it'll look like just a bit of a tan, or a little bit of a casting like highlights, shadows, if you may. No, I also did that with the chest area here, the middle portion of the chest area. What I did is I got my light brown, no, dark brown, I'm sorry, my dark brown Prismacolor, and I color it in this area right here to give him more depth and definition of the face. So I'm getting I want that look for the Way of the Dragon when he's fighting Chuck Norris. I went ahead and I got for the blood, I had a brush marker, which is this right here, and I got this at the Dollar Tree store, and I just slightly put it on here on the side, and with a little bit of my soft pastels, I just worked it in right here, just right here, so it looked like it's convoluting. I think that's the word I'm looking for, where you know the blood starts drying up, or it starts getting bruised up. Same thing with the eye here. See, it looks like it's a little like it's bruised up. And after that, I went ahead and I added where is it at? Oh, here it is. And I got this this portion of the Dollar Tree Dollar Tree also. There's a Mod Podge. This is the gloss finished. So I added it on this in this body. So it'll give him that sweaty shine, like he's been you know, fighting, or you know, when you work out. And yeah, and then what I also, just to for other protection, I sprayed this adhesive spray that's also used for oil pastels and soft pastels drawings on top of it. They give it like an added layer of protection. The pants, let's see if I can get around here. I don't want to move them too much because I'm still working on the base and it's not glued down. See this, I'm gonna glue this base down. He's actually led at an angle because he was when I glued him down, he was like actually leaning back too far, like he's about to he's about to fall over, like he stumbled or something. And everybody knows Bruce Lee, when he has a stance, he's like kind of he kind of holds his body down. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the base to fix that real quick. But you know, getting back to the sculpture here, the pants, I don't know if you can tell, I went ahead and with my chalk pastels, black one, my hand, I just added the little indications of the wrinkle folds here, give it like a bit of a shadow highlight here around the area. On the back also, I also wanted to add the effect of chalk, or not chalk, but like loose cement, because if you ever watched Way to Dragon, or you watch on YouTube, when they're fighting on the Coliseum, the floor is like dusty with dirt or loose cement, and when he's fighting, his pants are dusted with a lot of cement, loose cement or dirt. I wanted to get that. I did get that effect with the chalk pastel, but it looks like it rubbed off when I sprayed it. But I'm gonna see if I can get that effect again. If not, you know, I'll just leave it the way it is, or figure out what else I can do. I was actually going to glue it down, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I kind of like it like this, you know. I just leave it open like that. I was thinking about moving it like slightly to at an angle, because it looks like just looking the way he's looking. I want him to look a little bit more like, you know, let me see, like this, sideways. But I have a lot of friends, well, a lot of family members, and they say, like, you know, guys, I like this pose here the way it is, so I'm gonna leave it the way it is for right now. Yes, an ambitious project. Got this done, and believe it or not, it's only the beginning. I still gotta get Chuck Norris done. Brady got his head done. I gotta get some more clay for the rest of the body, and it's probably gonna take me about 2 more blocks of clay, like Bruce Lee's body here. Actually, the hardest part is actually, believe it or not, the head. After that, you know, the rest of the body would be hard too, but it's I could work around the body. I can work with the body as long as I have the head done, at least for me. But that's what I got done so far. Yeah, and before I go, I just want to, you know, reiterate that if you ever get into sculpting, like I have, I consider myself an amateur. I'm not a professional, but to let you know that when you start sculpting and you sculpt the head and somehow it doesn't come out exactly the way it's supposed to be, or not as accurate to the reference, don't give up hope. There's always a way to fix it, to make corrections. You might not get it 100% accurate the way it's supposed to look, like the original reference, but you can get close to it. You can still make corrections even after baking. I might do a video or later on where I show off my sculpture so far, what I've done so far, and the ones I'm still working on. I'm going to show you and give you an explanation if there's one that I worked on or one that I make corrections on, including this one. I'll let you know how I went about to make corrections and what you can do before to make corrections on such projects, ambitious projects, before cooking them or baking them, I mean. All right, so all right, without further ado, I thank you for your time. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for a notification. I'll let you know when my next video is going to come out. I will also make my my how-to videos also. That's coming up. I just been apologize. I've been busy, you know, with life, personal experiences right now. But I thank you for your time. And remember, drawing or an art project is never done unless you say it's done. This is Nizito. Y'all have a great day. From Nizito's Art out. Thank you.